What's going on, first grade? Mr. Hunter here with your math lesson for today. I hope you're excited. Hope you're ready for today. We're going to be on page 283 and 284. I have my water bottle. I'm almost done, but I always have water with me, especially for math, and that's why I encourage second grade to do. So I'm telling you guys as well. Make sure you have something with you to keep your mind fresh, keep working, because math, it's not easy. You guys can do it. But it's one of those things that's challenging. And as you guys grow, you're in first grade, but you're always learning something new. So it's not like, oh, now I know all there is to know. No, you learn this, now you're going to learn something else. Then you learn something else. So I always encourage you to have something new, to take a little break, take a deep breath, and jump right in. On the back of this page, I am going to be doing some word problems with you, and I'm going to give you some combinations. But the first page that we're going to work on, page 283, is something that you guys are pretty familiar with. So let's just jump in and go over the instructions as you guys work on that. All right, for number one on page 283, it says mark the bubble under the correct answer. So you have 25. 25 equals 2 plus 5 or 20 plus 5. 2 plus 5 or 20 plus 5. Pretty simple, right? The same for 42. 42 equals 4 plus 2 or 40 plus 2. And 98, 9 plus 8 or 90 plus 8. It's sort of a trick. You guys may say, Mr. Hunter, this is easy. But when you're doing a test, sometimes all the answers come at you fast and you hear it and you're like, wait a minute. Or some of you guys, you get this on a test. Let me say 98 and you're looking at 9 plus 8 or 98. You're just going to look quickly and you circle in something. And if you do it too fast, you don't pay attention, you'll get it wrong. So you can get an easy problem wrong if you move too fast and you don't pay attention. All right, number two, it says answer. 67 has how many tens? So where do we need to look? The tens place is on what side, Eliana? The tens place is on the left side. Sam. The ones place, what side is it on? I almost said tens place again, that's why I had to pause. The ones place is on what side? So if the tens place is on the left side, Sam, the ones place is on the right side. And then Dylan and Eliana, you guys know this. Jeremiah, you guys know this. So we're all doing this the entire time. 35 has how many ones? Ooh, careful. If you said, I know how to do this, and you did tens, the next one is not asking for tens. It's asking for ones. And then look, the next one, oh, that asks for tens. Oh, that asks for ones. So don't get tricked. Don't move too quickly and forget to read, okay? Looking at number three, this one's asking about cents. So we're counting money. How many cents are there? So we see quarters, we see dimes, we see a nickel, and we see a penny. Oh, we see almost everything. We have to add it up. So again, you know how much a quarter is. You know how much a dime is worth. Know how much a nickel is. Know how much a penny is. Add them up. You'll have your final answer. All right? Now, for number four, it says write the sums. The sums, what does that mean? If we just read the sentence, we automatically know what they're telling us to do. Add the sums or it says write the sums means we're adding. I just gave it away. So if you're doing sums, you're addition. If you're taking away, subtracting, you're doing differences and sums. Those are what we get when we're doing adding and subtracting. For this one, we're only doing plus, so you don't have to worry about that. Very simple. Take your time though. And at the bottom, it says circle the ball with the number that is greatest. So you have a set of soccer balls, you have a set of footballs, you have a set of basketballs. You have to circle the ball that has the biggest number for each one of those sets. All right? Very simple. Don't worry, we're gonna let you finish, but let's turn the page over. All right. 284. For number one, it says Tanya and Tina each have a doll collection. Tina has 9 dolls. Wait a minute, what do we do when we hear a number? We circle it or we underline it. So let's circle 9. And it says Tanya has 3 more dolls than Tina. Oh, let's circle 3. Okay, so how many dolls does Tanya have? So if Tina has 9 dolls and Tanya has 3 more dolls, what do we have to do? We have a 9 and a 3. Are we taking away or are we adding? If you know the answer, then you're going to write the numbers. You're going to write the correct sign that we're going to use, and then you're going to put the answer in the correct boxes. Very simple. You guys have done word problems before. I just always want to break it down so you guys can read and know exactly which numbers you're using. So right now in first grade, you have to circle the numbers to see which it is in the word problem. Maybe when you get the second problem, you'll know automatically. But for now, we're practicing circling the numbers when we hear them so we can identify the correct numbers that we need to use. Thumbs up, everybody? Thumbs up. Same thing for the next problem. It's another word problem. And I see donuts. Does anybody see donuts? Oh no, I need to back away from the screen because those look pretty tasty. And I love donuts. I love glazed donuts. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let's just get to the problem. All right. It says Alex's parents brought a dozen donuts. We need to circle a dozen. How many is a dozen again? It's a double-digit number. A dozen is, I'll give you a hint. A dozen is the same amount of months that we have in a year. All right, you know that number. So we circle a dozen. Alex ate 5 of the donuts. He ate 5 of the donuts. How many donuts are left? So if you have 12, that's how many months are in a year. That's how many are in a dozen. If you have 12 donuts and Alex ate 7, what are we doing? Are we adding or are we subtracting? So we need to have 12. And then what are we doing? Subtracting. He ate 5 donuts. I said 7, my bad. He ate 5 donuts. So 12 minus 5. What are we doing? All right, you guys know that. I gave you the problem. I should have just let you do it like the first one. All right, now you're going to need your ruler. Your ruler. It says, how many inches long is the umbrella? That's pretty simple, but make sure you're on the correct side. If you're using centimeters, something that starts with C and an M, that's going to give you the wrong answer. So you need to look for the INCH and the period for inches. All right, here we go for number 3. Write the sums. Remember, Eliana, Dylan, Sam, Jeremiah, we always start counting from the ones place. We always start counting from the ones place. If you have a number like we have 5 plus 7, that equals 12. So we can bring the 2 down, but where does the 1 go? The 1 goes in that little box, and then we add up those numbers. So that's what you're going to be doing for those problems there on number 3. Now, we're at number 4. This is your combinations. All right, so everybody ready? Thumbs up. All right, and if you guys need to go back and do some of the problems, that's totally fine. You can pause the video and work on the problems and then unpause it and keep going with me. But I'm just doing all of this quickly so that you guys can get the concept, and then some of you can go back, all right? So let's do the combinations. It says simply write the answers to the combinations that your teacher says. All right, for letter A, the first combination is 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8. For letter B, the combination is 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5. For letter C, the combination is 11 minus 4. 11 minus 4. For letter D, the combination is 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8. Letter E, the combination is 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6. And letter F, listen carefully to this one. Listen carefully to this one. 6 plus 5 plus, hold on, I'm going to say it again for you guys. I know some of you are like, what are we doing? All right, listen. 6 plus 5 minus 3. 6 plus 5 minus 3. One more time. 6 plus 5 minus 3. You guys, that was your math lesson today. Pretty self-explanatory, but it's a good combination of a lot of different types of problems to work on. I really like where you guys are at right now. Keep building, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly out of anything, take your time. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. See you tomorrow.